machine.
Oh, look at that!
Stop having a boring life.
Oh, look at that!
The ultimate party machine.
Hello and welcome to Info Mymercial, a show where we rewatch nostalgic infomercials from our past. I am Jack.
I'm McKenna, and this is Dottie. She is panting into the mic right now because she just got done playing.
She's ecstatic. And today, for our first episode, we are reviewing the Magic Bullet. And this is, well, tell me your first memory of the Magic Bullet.
Yeah, it's not so much a review. It's more of a live, colorful commentary.
Yes, a live, colorful commentary.
But Jack actually owned a Magic Bullet in college.
Yep.
We don't have it anymore.
Yep. We got rid of it.
Did you like it?
It was, I think it's better to say how I feel at the end. I don't want to color this episode, but I don't have it anymore.
All right.
But, what's your first memory of watching this infomercial?
Well, I know that I watched it when I was sick, probably like at 3 a.m.
Okay.
When I was out on my couch, maybe throwing up or whatever.
You were yakking?
Yakking. This, along with many other memorable infomercials that I'm sure we'll get to. Mm-hmm. But this one's a staple. And this is one that Jack and I have watched dozens of times ourselves for fun. Yeah,
just totally, we say, what do you want to watch tonight? The Magic Bullet infomercial.
I mean, this is really the inspiration pretty much for this show.
Yeah, it's like a weighted blanket.
Yeah.
Infomercials are like weighted blankets.
That's so true.
Yeah.
Well, go ahead.
Well, no, I was just going to say, before we get started, maybe we can illustrate some of the characters we're about to meet.
Yeah, you set the scene. What's the scene we're walking into?
We're walking into a sun-filled open concept kitchen with a group of friends, I would say. And some of the characters, they're being cooked breakfast. It's early morning. And the Magic Bullet is the star of the show.
Okay. Who's your favorite character?
My favorite character is a little person we like to call Vermin or Berman.
Okay.
But I think Vermin is what we refer to him as. He is he comes in a little skeptical of the Magic Bullet's powers. Mm-hmm. And he doesn't believe that anything like this can do what it advertises. He's a non-believer, to be honest with you. But he's going to have his world rocked. So that's that's one character. And then we have our hosts, Mick and Mimi. I almost said Millie.
Mick is from Australia. He was deported, and so he moved here.
Yeah.
He actually did many violent crimes.
And he's actually on the lam. And so there's going to be a little bit of a surprise at the end about what happens to old Mick.
Well, he got into this infomercial business because in prison he was making everyone breakfast, lunch, and dinner. He was part of his program.
It was part of his program,
And so he was using the Magic Bullet a lot.
Okay, yeah. He was very, he was an artisan.
Yes.
And he met Mimi because she was a prison guard, and she quit.
All right.
And now she says, I saw the way you cooked in prison. Let's make this a reality. And those are our hosts.
Okay. Well, the only other person I think that's worth mentioning in this first part of the Magic Bullet series is who we will refer to as Midge.
Yes.
Because we're not actually sure she has a name.
She wasn't given the dignity of a name.
If she has a name, we don't remember it. So we're going to go with Midge.
Midge sounds like what I would... I think that's appropriate.
Midge loves to smoke, Misty 120s.
Yeah, it's a bad sight. No ashtray.
2 packs a day.
A really sad sight. But
and she admits that she hates making dinner because it's always a production.
Exactly.
So she eats a lot of microwave TV dinners.
Lean cuisines. But
so the Magic Bullet's about to change her life. Well, I think that's definitely the main characters to note.
Yes. So without further ado, let's get started.
Let's press play on this bitch.
Yeah, I want to find some magic. So, okay, here we go.
Hey, how you feeling this morning?
Look who's coming!
Good morning, Berman.
Long night.
Bender.
Oh, he's just kidding, Berman. Go ahead, try it. It's a fruit smoothie.
Any chance of getting a real breakfast?
How about an omelet? I'll just take a couple eggs. How many
This is a great place to mention that Jack is allergic to eggs.
Yeah, so this is particularly traumatizing for me. And,
Whenever there's eggs in an infomercial, he gets a little queasy.
I get a little queasy, and this is no exception.
Can I interest anybody in any coffee?
Where's your coffee grinder? I'll help.
Oh, sit down and relax. We don't need a coffee grinder.
He made this in prison.
Well, yeah, every morning.
And what would
Here's
be
Midge.
Midge.
your favorite type of fresh baked muffins?
Did somebody say muffins?
Yes, we did, Hazel. And since I like
Hazel.
Hazel.
Oh.
I figured she had a name. We just didn't remember it.
It's Hazel Midge.
Okay. Midge is her nickname.
Midge is her nickname.
Wow, that's a lot easier to use than all the appliance contraptions we got for wedding gifts.
That's right. And look at this. Unlike these complicated machines, yeah?
It's gonna be a divorce soon.
I feel like we didn't get that many for wedding gifts. Oh, we got an air fryer, and that was about it.
Yeah.
Because it'll do any job in the kitchen in 10 seconds or less.
Yeah, 10 seconds or less.
Well, let me ask.
Vernon being a smartass.
With this, there's no time to cry. Watch this. And in 1, 2, 3 seconds.
That's plenty of time to cry.
Perfectly chopped
Do you have personal
I would know.
Personal experience at that?
into the pan.
Boom.
Look at that.
Breakfast, we're cooking onions and garlic. That's it.
And tomatoes.
It's
I've got some grilled chicken here from last night's barbecue. And
What do you think happened? What do you think
I
happened
was
at the
gonna
barbecue?
say,
What do you
she
think-
said
what do
that
you
like
think happened
something happened
what
at
do you
that
think-
barbecue.
Yeah.
Just to spice it up a bit, my favourite, a little bit of curry powder.
curry powder for everything.
Curry powder for everything.
She is so fucking pissed right there. She's
Yeah.
like, ooh,
Yeah. Curry powder for everything.
fucking curdy power.
It reminds him of home.
Good old Australian curry
Yep.
powder.
I always say, right from the motherland.
Down under.
Down under curry. He should make a bloomin' onion.
Dude,
They can make a
honestly,
bloomin' onion in
yes, yes.
If only dinner were that easy. Huh, yeah, dinner's always a production.
Well, Hazel, what were you going to make Harry for dinner tonight?
His favorite, fettuccine alfredo.
Okay.
Hey, buddy. You ever heard of Olive Garden?
Especially, this is what, 2004 or something like that?
You know how many seconds?
You know how good Olive Garden was in the
Yeah.
early 2000s?
Mixing all the ingredients together, and as fast as you can say, Bob's your uncle, Fatty's your aunt.
Do you think he's Australian or do you think he's British? I think he's British. Because, like, they eat curry in Britain because, like, Indian food's really popular.
Well, yeah, but...
Okay, so he's British.
No, I don't listen to his accent. It sounds Australian to me. Doesn't it?
I don't know. Just trying to figure out why he wanted curry.
Curry for everything.
Look at this, you guys. This is amazing.
That looks... I mean, I don't like the green noodles.
Yeah,
I don't know
what's-
what's going on there, but...
Spinach.
And those breadsticks look like trash.
Yeah.
That looks like a pencil.
Yeah.
It's as good as you've ever tasted.
It still needs a little fresh grated Parmesan cheese.
More Parmesan.
Parmesan.
Parmesan for everything!
Now, I'm going to put on the shaker top. Remember this? Just twist it on.
Yeah, shaker top is goated. I'm on board for the
Okay.
shaker top.
Okay.
Fettuccine Alfredo.
Excellent idea.
Wait a minute. You made two completely different pasta dishes in less than 2 minutes?
It takes me longer than that to make the phone call to order a pizza.
Well, then you're really bad at making phone calls.
True.
Someone should tell you that.
And we said this before, but texting. Text your pizza.
Text
Text Jets.
Yeah, text Jets. DoorDash.
Takes 2 seconds.
Look at that.
Now I know from previous watches that this really
This really gets me going.
this really gets you going. This is just your heart's racing right now.
I know. I love Hershey's, and I love chocolate mousse.
Yeah. Would you let Mick make you a chocolate mousse?
I would. He'd probably put curry powder in it, but
That's it, you're done. And now, look at that. You've got a delicious, fluffy chocolate mousse.
Honestly, bro, the presentation on this one.
I mean, yeah, it looks like, turds, but like
Yeah.
it tastes good, I'm sure.
Well,
For something a little bit healthier. You know what I mean? Try putting in your favorite frozen fruit.
she seems like the type of person who, instead of like, getting vaccines, she's like, oh, here's an orange carrot juice if you have measles.
Like a crunchy mom.
She seems like she'd be a crunchy mom, yeah.
And lock it on the power base.
I think she's like a party mom. She like
Party mom?
She like loves margaritas and hosting pool parties at
Well,
her.
we heard about the barbecue.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Just think, in a matter of minutes, we made breakfast.
You know, I really appreciate breakfast culture, even though I'm not a part of it.
Okay.
And neither are you, really.
Don't tell me that.
Like, I appreciate the idea of sitting down and having a big breakfast.
A big magic breakfast.
With cereal and eggs and toast and pancakes. I mean, I could never eat all that first thing, but like,
You like the idea?
I
of it?
love the idea.
Because it's the
The ultimate party machine, are you ready?
The ultimate party machine.
3 seconds. I've chopped the chicken and grated the cheese, and now I'm gonna spread it between a couple flour tortillas. Now I'm gonna pop it.
You really smashed that tortilla, Odd.
No. 60 seconds. And here you go, Nick. You're done.
Outstanding.
Love it.
There we go.
And, nachos, anybody?
Oh, yeah, nachos. Those are my favorites.
Look at that.
Mine, give me the nachos.
That's you. You love nachos.
I don't love nachos.
This man comes home and eats chips every day from work.
Okay. And
You're-
not
you're-
nachos.
You're a chip fiend.
Yeah, I like chips. I like chips.
Cilantro, and a little bit of jalapeno in there.
Midges. This is the first time Midge has smiled in years. Did you see that smile on her face?
But the bullet fast magic that we like best.
Frozen drinks. Now, watch this.
Oh, you do.
Then I'm going to pop some ice. Finish it off with some margarita mix.
I imagine it's going into the same cup that they ground the Parmesan in.
Look at that. Ready to drink right in its own frosty mug.
So everybody gets exactly the drink they want, made just the way they like it. And now you can just twist on one of these colored comfort lips to cover up the threads here.
And they all come in a different color. So everybody knows exactly which drink is theirs.
These are also cunty. When I was a kid, I was like, those different color lids or thread covers
Yeah.
are off the chain. Like,
Okay.
I thought that was the coolest thing.
You love that?
Yes.
This turns the magic bullet into the family-size bullet blender.
So it's just a fucking blender at that point.
Yeah, it's just a blender.
Don't fucking come at me. Yeah, let's chuck a bunch of fucking peppermints in there.
I honestly would like to try this recipe.
Oh my god, dude. Just go fucking buy one.
You like peppermint, right?
What?
You like peppermint chocolate stuff.
It's fine.
We should try it.
I'm not gonna be destroying the bullet blender with a bunch of hard peppermints.
Listen, it can handle it.
I don't like how they're trying to gaslight me that a blender hasn't existed before.
Of chocolate chip, peppermint milkshake.
Things used to be so colorful.
My
Everybody
favorite.
had different color straws.
Yeah.
Life used to have color.
I know, bro.
Because this is what makes the magic bullet truly the most versatile kitchen appliance on the market today.
With the addition of this ingenious...
She won't even let him finish. She won't even let him finish.
Always pulling it out of his hands. Like,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
You can get juice out of a carrot. But watch this.
What a valuable insight, Nick.
Yeah.
It's crazy how you can get juice out of a carrot.
Have you ever pondered?
And to that, we're going to add a couple of florets of broccoli.
Yuck, I hate broccoli.
Another incredible line
Yeah.
that Jack and I say to each other all the time.
Yeah. Although I will say, that looks pretty good. I would drink that.
I bet you would drink it. I would not.
No.
In that.
Hey, that tastes great. Not like vegetables at all.
Okay, we have a change in scenery.
Now we're at a campground.
There's a flashback.
Oh, and that one too.
Flash forward, really, because it's a new product.
Absolutely.
Oh, okay. Yes.
What are you gonna make a smoothie with? Your magic bullet?
As a matter of
Oh.
fact, Vermin,
Vermin's back.
Merman's
He's
back.
been on a safari hunting, illegally hunting elephants
Illegally hunting elephants.
for their ivory tusks.
Bananas, I've got all kinds of berries.
Hey, Nick, I think you're gonna have a problem.
no problem.
Hey, shut up.
That guy's always got an attitude.
Yeah, why don't you just shut the fuck up?
It's an electrical appliance.
Just let them go.
Strawberry banana, I guess.
Yeah, this one is a cordless version.
Oh.
A battery-powered magic bullet. The magic bullet to go.
Okay.
Give it a quick spin, and then
what?
all it takes is 1, 2, 3.
Where's the cord?
Where's the cord, Vernon?
Where's the cord? Find the cord.
The first one to find the cord gets a helicopter off the island.
There we go.
Everyone else has to stay and fight for food.
Smoothie, what about that?
Whoa, that is magic.
It's the magic bullet. Only better.
Now that you're saying it, I think he is British.
Yeah.
He kind of sounds
Curry.
like a Beatle. Like, he doesn't sound like Chris Hemsworth.
He's the fifth Beatle. Mick.
That's hilarious that we didn't know the difference.
It's on them for not telling us. I can't be responsible.
That's why he got deported from Australia. He was never a citizen.
Exactly. Yeah.
So
But
we
he will get brought back there if he gets arrested.
What would you like in your omelet, Dino?
He likes a Denver omelet.
Okay.
They say a Denver omelet?
Okay, now I'm just gonna twist on the blade.
How do you like her medallion?
I was about to say, yeah, she has a medallion that's new. I had a medallion once.
Was it like that one?
It was worse.
Okay.
Yeah. That omelet looks like fucking shit.
Did it bring dark energy into your life?
Yeah, I mean, it definitely brought some bad omens into my life.
Okay. What'd you do with it? Did you donate it or did you throw it away?
I had to bury it.
In the backyard?
Yeah.
It's like a pet cemetery situation?
It's like Jumanji.
I'm just gonna grab some of these fresh.
You could hear it vibrating.
Now I'm just gonna pour it in the coffee pot here.
Good. Now we can dump out this swill.
Oh, there's no need for that, Berman. Why don't you
Hold your horses, vermin.
Yeah, jeez.
On goes the crossblade, over to the bullet base, and in one.
I was just thinking, like, imagine you're camping and some fucking family's got 5 magic bullet to goes fucking doing.
Because you're gonna need more than one.
Yeah.
To do all this.
They got them all operating at once. He's a child. He needs a milkshake.
For campfire coffee, that's pretty darn good.
And here you go, Dino.
Uncle Dino, here's your omelet.
Omelet? That's not camping food.
Midge!
Party breakfast.
Hazel, when did you get here?
Did you just... Which...
Thanks for the socks, big boy.
And we're going to get about 50 uses out of it before we need to charge it again. So
That's not very much.
50 spins?
50 uses if everything that it takes 5 seconds?
50 pestos?
That's only like several minutes worth of fishing.
where?
In 10 seconds or less.
So whether you're like us out here in the middle of nowhere, or whether you're at home...
We should get this for our disaster emergency
We should.
kit.
Yeah. I would make you nachos every day.
When the grid goes down, we'll have our
Yeah.
magic bullet.
Perfect.
What's the worst job in the kitchen?
Sitting next to Midge.
Mick, almost every meal starts with it.
Chopping garlic.
Right.
Now, how would you know? She always makes me chop it. I hate it.
Well,
How would you fucking know? I have to do all the chopping.
But what about onions? Because she makes me chop those too.
Who the fuck is this guy?
I think we need to call a hotline for this man.
Yeah, bro. I'm not... He shouldn't be alone.
I'm going to add some ground beef. Then I'm going to add...
There we go. This is what you want. Some beef. Oh, no, beef.
No,
Ew, what
absolutely
the fuck?
not.
What's his...
Take that back.
What the... Jesus, Mick, all the beans.
This is honestly you. This is exactly
Bro,
what you
he
made like
dumped
3 days ago.
He dumped 3 cans of beans into that pot.
Real soon, we're going to have some of my famous 3-bean Texas chili.
Denver omelets
Yeah.
and Texas chili.
Yeah. They're like, we know America.
Yeah, bathroom tokens.
Oh, fuck, bro. They're making egg salad. Ugh. I might have to look away.
Well, close your eyes.
Egg salad
bro.
sandwich, look at that. Made
Look at his
from
eyes.
scratch.
They're lighting up.
Yeah.
Hey, wait till you taste this, because guess what?
Oh, nice.
Chili's done.
Bean surprise.
Good, Mick. Now we're just gonna pour the chili on.
Pour those beans over those nacho chips.
Any job, anywhere. So now you can take it to the beach.
So now they go to the beach, and then after the beach is the express.
Okay. Well, I think that's a perfect place. I think that's a perfect place to stop our commentary for now. Yeah.
Loved it.
Yeah. So I think, next we're going to do our ratings.
Ratings, yes. We have 2 rating systems.
Yep. So...
Nostalgic rating first. So on your own unique scale, Jack, what would you rate this nostalgic factor for the Magic Bullet infomercial?
nostalgic factor, I'm going to go with 4 cans of mixed chili beans out of 4. 4 out of 4. That's a 100%. I think that this is just a quintessential, if I'm thinking infomercial, this is the ideal. 4 for 4 on the bean scale.
See, it's funny you said that because I was going to say 400 baked beans on a pile of nacho chips out of 400 baked beans on a pile of nacho chips.
Okay, well, you could say that.
100% really is what we're getting to here. Nostalgic factor peak.
Yeah, unlimited. I mean, truthfully, when I have dementia and I'm rotting away in a nursing home,
I'll remember.
I will be remembering that.
Yeah, I'll recite it.
They will have to
play the doctors.
They have to play the Magic Bullet commercial to calm me down from one of my violent episodes.
What about product rating? What would you rate the Magic Bullet?
Yeah, so we kind of alluded to this at the beginning. I had a Magic Bullet, so I have firsthand experience with it. So I'm gonna go with, a 5 pesto sauces out of 10 Italian dinners made by the Magic Bullet.
Okay.
50%. It couldn't handle everything.
Yeah.
I'm not putting in a couple ham cubes and expecting it to grind it up well. Coffee beans, no go. Peppermint candies, ruined. So, I don't think the blades were as robust as Mick and Mimi said that they were.
Okay.
So,
okay.
I'm going to say half and half, 50% I think is fair.
Okay. I'm going to give it a little more, and I'm going to say 6 holes out of 10 on a shaker lid.
Okay.
Just because I do feel like it's incredibly versatile. You can do a lot with it. You can make desserts, breakfast, lunch, dinner.
Yeah.
Snacks, salsas, etc.
Yep.
They do overestimate how much ingredients you can put in.
Yeah.
And then also put the lid and the blades on. They're
Right.
definitely doing some sleight of hand in this infomercial with that.
Yeah. So that's your rating?
That's my rating.
Perfect. Well, that's great.
That's this episode.
That is this episode of Infomercial. Thank you.
If we think of a better name, we'll be back with a better name. But we could not think of any other name.
Well, it's a perfect name, so we don't.
Jack really likes it because he made it.
We don't need to think of a better one. We've already got one. So thank you, and we'll see you next time.
See you next time.
Oh, look at that!
The ultimate party machine.
Oh, look at that!
Stop having a boring life.
Oh,